usually do forget something, but all you can really do right now is just hope for the best. Which is what we're gonna do. All right, we're going to teleportation assistance. I'm looking for. I guess it is original release areas. Loud flourish is kind of loud. I already forgot where we're going. Oh yeah, Valkrum Dunes, everybody. Still waiting on Twitch though. But yay for teleportation time. Cheers, everyone. You missed it earlier. There was like a fire truck right outside the window. All lights blaring, alarms going off. Even with the earplugs in, I still heard it. And there's a Twitch, so hello, everyone. It is... What it is? Thursday, right? Yes. Thursday. June 15th, 2017. I'm Dent. That's Syndic. This is Valkrum Dunes. Y'all remember it. There's nobody here, I bet. Search area, current area. Yeah, it's just me. Area, all areas. 324 souls logged on the Quetzalcoatl tonight. Now, before you go and ask, wait, are you building another relic? Like, no. I just want to go stab some stuff. I want support jobs unlocked because reasons. I need to change my macros to over to thief. I wonder if I still have all my thieving macros. Of course I do. Oh, how I forgot this song. And like, man. Alright, Bizia, Dynamis, there we go. Sneak attack, magic trust. Where's my... East, there we go, jumpability trust. That's what we're looking for. Alright, so that button. I'm gonna go down here and basically eviscerate, spectral jig, carrying waltz. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Now, a lot of folks do Dynamis differently. They like to go one mob at a time, proc it, kill it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm more of a, how shall we say... Well, spending a lot of time on Paladin has made me a little bit, how would you say, I believe that my tanking abilities on Thief are probably higher than what they should be. There's Spectral Jig. And actually I'm going to hit the flee button first, because it is awesome. Now we're going to Spectral Jig. If I remember correctly, these guys over here have true sight. These guys do not, so we'll go over here. What we're looking through, what we are looking for first is time extensions. And while we're running at full speed, I'm going to get this in full screen mode, so I can actually read the little itty bitty names over everybody's face. There we go. Probably already passed it. Not you, or you, or you, or you, or you. I probably passed her. There it is. All by your lonesome. Are you lonely? Are you bored? You're a War Chief Tombstone. This could be like 10 extra minutes right here. Do you have a further out? Yep. Alright. Spectral Jig once again. It's all coming back to me. It's like a Dynamis. I think what I like the most about Dynamis, it's like an old pair of shoes. Etnies, what you doing in the dunes? Happy Thursday. I was in the mood for something different. I was in the mood for something fun. And I haven't been to Dynamis in what feels like the better part of a year. So I figured, let's get it out of your system. It makes the money at the same time. And then we'll take the coins we make and sell them and, you know, buy some alexandrites with them. Mental Ward! What's new in FF11 world? Happy Thursday. There's a goblin statue. Let's see. Yesterday, something new happened. They had a Let's Go Vanadil Day where they turned on all the campaigns. Everything that you wanted to do, you got to do, but just for one day. They're going to be having it on the 15th of every month this year, or I guess it's really the 14th for us North Americans. It's the 15th in Japan. So I know what day I'm requesting off from work next month. You can do anything you want. A lot of folks took advantage of, what you call it? Is it Geese Feet? Or Domain Invasion, that's what it is. Where all the dragons were repopping and dying quickly, and were getting crazy gear. I got new shoes. Not on any jobs that I would want them on, but new shoes nonetheless. Man, I'm like having tons of luck with these. Oh shit! I just jinxed it, didn't I? Oh well. They also had like campaign. No, yeah, there was a campaign going on where better drops would drop in coffers and or union spoils, I think is what they called it. I'm probably gonna have to wide scan this one. Dude can be anywhere. Let us do map wide scan. What are we looking for? I don't even remember its name, but I think I will recognize it when I see it, right? Sergeant Tombstone. Something similar to that. I haven't played in 5 months or so. PC broke! Oh no. We need to fix that. Found what I'm looking for. Right here in the center of all these flies. This could be bad. It's probably going to be messy. But I used to do this in Spark Skier, so this should be easier now. You guys saw nothing. Nothing. Like a little sneaky ninja. Alright, Spectral Jig. Wow. Alright. Time to find a 20-minute extension. So you know it's going to be the Keep 'em Island one again. Well, Mental Ward, what do we do about a broken PC? What part broke? Power switch. That's what broke on my first XP machine. And it was cheaper to buy a new machine than it was to order the board. Like, can't we just take out the motherboard and everything and just plug it into a new case and, you know, be on our way? It's like, dude, Windows 7 is coming out. I'm like, yeah, but this computer's just fine, other than it won't power up. But no, that's how we got the Vista machine. Because I don't know if I want that Windows 7. It hasn't been tested yet. Oh, Vista's been tested and everyone hated it. I should let that go. Cheers, by the way. I'm wondering if I remember the time differences, what procs when and where. Hard drive, I think. It just won't boot anymore. Plus, built in 2010. Was 2010 really that long ago? Man. So sad. Alright, that's a Sergeant Tombstone. I'm not seeing a War Chief Tombstone, so probably not one of these guys. Let's go check out the Goblin Camp. Oh yeah, that's an easy one to find. White scan. Goblin statue, if it's up, is going to be like the very last one on the list. Why that is, I don't know. And why I remember that, I also don't know. So you're going to replace it? You're going to build a new one? You're going to go to the store and be like, hey, I got a Dell. I'm not trying to, how shall we say, plug Dells or anything like that, but I probably got more Dells in my house than I have consoles. Let's go over here. Should I get a PS4? If you want to play Shenmue 3, and you should want to play Shenmue 3, and you want to do it on the PS4, then yes, you're going to need to get a PS4. Is that what I'm looking for? No. I get lost, I just know it. That's not true. Map, wide scan, we are looking for... But if you want to continue playing Final Fantasy XI, you don't want to get a PC. And if I remember correctly, they did say Shenmue 3 is going to be coming out for a PC as well. Oh no, not my sneaking and viz. Anything but that. Unclick this. That's a sneak. Alright, so we're going to Spectral Jig again. Can play Final Fantasy 11 on the PS4. 11? No. You can play Final Fantasy 14 on the PS4, but 11 is PC only, unless they announce something at E3 that somehow slipped my radar. My radar's Cortana. Stab, stab, stab. Wow, that was really loud in the left ear. Ladies, you might want to make it a little quieter next time. You could probably swap out the operating system in a PS4 though, and you just perfect dodged. Oh my goodness, who said you could do that? I don't know. You could probably swap out the operating system for PS4. I wouldn't know how to do it, but I'm sure there's a YouTube video out there explaining best ways to do it. Actually, you can still range attack these guys, even though they perfect dodge, right? Range attack T. Oh, apparently I don't have a range attack weapon. Because oh, it's a Lu Shang's rod. Well, that should be fine. Really? I have crafting rings on? It's amazing. I haven't got myself killed yet. And Eponus. And keep that one on. Guess we'll Spectral Dig again. Alright, so that's all the time extensions, right? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go, I want to say it's time to kill the sheeps right about now. At least until, like, 1600. That sounds right, doesn't it? Yeah. And then we go and kill big plant people. Alright, do I gotta... There we go. Job ability spam is what you're looking for. The attack button. Got all the solid gold dancers with us. Wow, that was fast. Alright, die, Mr. Sheep. Okay, it's gonna be these part. I'm running for you. And then you, how many would we got left? I guess I'll just pull them until about, what, 1430? 1530? Remember, folks, don't try this at home. I am a professional. By professional, I mean, I haven't done this in the better part of a year. I'm gonna get myself killed. Gonna be, what do you mean I gotta wait 10 minutes to go back into Dynamis? I knew I should have used a re-raise item. You, and then... Okay. I'm in the yellow HP. Shoot. I was okay. They've made their point. Stab them quickly. Save me, trusted PCs. Don't mass pull with a Fungarnitoris monster. Found that out the hard way. Yeps. Oh dear. This is going to be that point where my health gauge just goes up and down, and be like, oh, I knew I should have remember to, what's that word I'm looking for? I remember here in just a little bit. I think one of these dancers would be using a haste samba. Dang. Or get the haste spell. Maybe I need a Korumoru. There was a time that I could kill these guys using Evisceration. Oh. And apparently I'm not tanking anymore. Thanks, Lilith. Take all the fun out of the game. And just like that, a Pururu knew her world was... Dang, can't say that word. Poor Taru. So this is what happens when I'm not on Paladin. I have no Voke, I have no Flash, I have no AoE grabbing abilities for hate. Don't worry, Taru. I'll say... No, I won't. But totally screwed. JA spam. Alright, switch target to the next one. JA spam. Switch target to the next one. JA spam. This is what you do when there's not much time left. There we go. Switch target to the next one. I guess over here. Apparently that missed. Oh, these proc little sheeps. Actually, there's nothing little about them. Alright, so that's our time extension done with. Ability, weapon, skill, Aeolin Edge. Wow, Mayakov. I haven't seen that and I can't tell you how long. Get out the other side. I had such perfect grouping and... A little sad I had to go and mess it all up. Hey, Koga Hats... Something, something, something. -1. me see if I can keep the camera on a Pururu. We'll call this episode As the Taru Runs. It's funny that they can't hit her. It's like, that's a massive evasion on a white mage. Yeah, I got a Cup Raymond voucher. Flap is good. Yeah, he's got like 10% health. Whoops. More stabby McStab stabs. Get the Taru! Be more fun of us, Korimaru. Nah, they'll all link if I, It's like, maybe I should just Spectral Jig and then, you know, do that thing. Oh, apparently weapon skills can proc these guys. It's the time changed. Well, that's convenient. Bum, bum, bum. More stabs, thank you. Almost got enough TP for another weapon skill. There we go. First, that one had to go and kill the mob. Alright. We're gonna go this way. See if I run to the Mr. Planty Plant people. And we're gonna do... let's see... equipment. Since they're just weapon skills, I'm not gonna lose too much TP doing this. I'll go ahead and put the Wing Cutter in there. If nothing else, for the critical hit rate plus 2%. I think that counts towards everything, right? Probably not. That's right, Mr. Tree. Forget about Mr. Tree. These guys are a bit closer, right? Hey. Oh, that's right. You have eyes, but you go by sound. I'm already in the yellow. You can't hit me. Too weak. Take that, Mr. Tree. Having flashbacks to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood now. Didn't they have a Mr. Tree, or did they just have a... wasn't it a puppet that lived in a tree? It's probably a puppet that just lived in a tree. God. Oh, that was a long time ago. Bum, 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 bum. Don't kill me! I meant no, dear. Ow! Shoot, that was like animation locked. Well, nuts. Just lost the haste again. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe I should just have Shantoto here. She'll probably kill them more quickly. Yeah, that's it. Where's Lanos been? He's actually on special assignment. Really, he is. And he's in a part of the state of Washington that apparently has really crappy internet. So he logs in from time to time, only to red dot, and you know, he's doing his best not to throw his computer across the blunt force object wall. Load-bearing walls. I'm like, other walls you can probably throw the laptop through. It won't do too much damage to it, but the load-bearing walls, those things have no give. Don't ask me why I know this. Bum, bum, bum. So yeah, he's gonna be out and about for like the next like 6 weeks, I think. He's gonna be like working 60-hour weeks. And he said he's going to be on as Final Fantasy XIV's new expansion has definitely caught his eye. Unfortunately, his internet's so bad he probably won't log into that either. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Lanos. Come back soon. Bum, bum, bum. Did I forget to hit JA spam? No, because it was on cooldown. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, I think it's dead. I remember how I was doing this in the end. I had Dendril on his Beastmaster, and he was bringing a kitty. And every time that I procced it on Cyndaquil, I would have the kitty kill it. This was like, you know, jump up in the air and crash it down, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, this thing's almost dead. And now it's dead. Dang. Uno, dos. Oh, okay. I thought it was all white shells that dropped. I'm like, that was a lot of spam, but apparently there's a bunch of other junk in there. Speaking of spam, what's my inventory's not terrible. It's not wonderful either. Alright, let's go ahead and drop off the Rajas ring and put in something with a little bit more defense and some random cures. We're getting capacity points from these guys. Well, no, not from the last one. Or... okay, we're getting capacity points from some of these guys, but not much. Have they made it where I can solo everything with my trust yet? No, not everything. There are some encounters where you still can't use your trust NPCs. Such as the Odin fight. What's it called? Einherjar, that's it. I can't remember the name last night. Probably because I was out of it. Actually, I'm surprised I remembered it this time. Hi, Mr. Tree. Oh no, they're catching up. There we go. Oh, oh shoot. Somebody aggroed a Yagudo. Now we're in for it. I'm going to bring all those Yagudo buddies. It's going to be like at range, and since this is FF11, the first mob I'm going to target after this one, it's going to be all ranged happy. You know how it goes. Nightmare Trent trained Zoe. They should make this single player and 14 for groups. Eventually it'll get to that. Probably. How did we get the avatar? Oh well. Let's just take that guy out quickly. It's not quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you all can see this or not, but a Pururu is like standing on the side of a cliff. And this summoner is about to die. Oh, I pulled a couple of them. That was embarrassing. Didn't mean to do that. A pair of Mirage Sharks, which I think is Blue Mage for shoes. Man, I just can't tell what's going on. Okay, I can see that. Die! Apparently I missed it. Just wants attention. Probably. Pururu? You think she'd get enough attention? I'm actually surprised she's not all running left and right, all willy-nilly. Dang, she just cast haste on me. Because she really does want attention. Wasn't I gonna, like, summon Shantoto after this? Before this? For, like, more DPS? Since apparently I'm not getting TP nearly fast enough. Oh well. I guess something's a little different. Maybe it's a no haste samba? Triple attack? Something's different. Mr. Nightmare Trent is all... oh! A little over here. Alright, Mr. Bard. You're in trouble, friend. Thought there were more trees in this, but... oh, yeah. How are we doing on... well, we've got more white shells and we've gotten bronze pieces, but considering we started with bronze pieces with like an hour left in the game day, I guess that's not so bad. Did I just get kicked in the face by a bard? How am I ever going to live that one down? Speaking of which, Mr. Tree, where are all your buddies? Bet they're over here. Respawning as we speak. Sneak over here. There's nothing sneaking about it. This is all like totally getting in everybody's faces. Ah, oh, dang it, they hit me. What's going to happen? I'm going to pull too many. And then somebody, pull a set, is going to AoE. Ow. Good thing I got that defense ring on. I should probably should put defending ring on too. No, Epona's is better. Keep that one on instead. Alright. There's my old hidey hole right here. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna need some help, guys. Let me know if you see something proc. Oh shoot. Well, that was close. I was like, I can't move. Nothing good's gonna come of this. Get some more JA spams going. Okay, that sounded like a proc. Apparently I have to wait 12 seconds for an eviscerate. It's good to know. Come on. Yeah, this is animation look right there. Come on, Cindy. Maybe this isn't as good a hiding hole as I remember. Let's see if I can... Yeah, excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Get out of the way. They're all walking behind me, ain't they? And... yeah, I think it procced. Procced enough. Some more stuff going. You know? Let's see. What do I have for back pieces? What would be better? Something with, like, haste on it. This'll work. Triple attack plus 2%. Yeah, I could get behind that. Amity... attack stuff... subtle blow, double attack plus 3%. I don't know what's better. Triple attack plus 2, double attack plus 3. If you do the multiplication, it all comes out to be 6, right? Someone needs to... there we go. This way. Maybe I should just limit my pulls to fewer than a dozen at a time. Nah, I mean, where's the fun in that? Maybe my imagination, but I thought I heard, like, electrical stuff going on. Wow. Wow. Just... finish them off, guys. Mostly gals. There's like one guy in there. He's a little gallish too. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Alright, now that I've got some space for unities, let's do region. Let's look for... they have Dynamis regions? That's under content, isn't it? Yeah, no. No, I mean, yeah, but... I think it is under region. I'll finish missions tomorrow and start something. I don't know. What thing do you want to start? There's like so many things that you could start. Bizia, Escha. I want to say... I'm probably just thinking of a Bizia. I want to say there was a kill 30 mobs in Dynamis and you get some sparks. But Kikoku has always interested me. That's the katana or ninja, I think. I'm a monk, so therefore, you know, I don't know any names other than Safari or Safri or... I don't know how to pronounce it. It's never one of those things that we ever talked about. It was like, ooh, SAPH something something something. No, it's just like, look on our websites and be like, yeah, I can make that one day. Actually, no, I think I was like, yeah, I'll never get that. Although, I don't know. Cyndaquil got the black belt before Dent. And it doesn't irk me as much as I think it would. But at the same time, it's like, if she was to get the monk hand-to-hand relic before Dent. Come on, guys. Get a little closer. Keep it all together. Yeah. Clumping action. I love this. Ability, weapon skill, Aeolin Edge, because I want them all on me. Alright, and then just a little bit closer. Good. Just like that. LOL, and you start Dynamis. It's not that I started Dynamis. This is just something that I stopped doing once I got Excalibur. I was like, yeah, we'll probably keep going to Dynamis once a week, because this is fun. This is relaxing. This is... I don't know, it's actually relaxing trying to... Did I lose hate again? Dang, Cyndaquil? It's embarrassing me. Stab. Thank you. Wow. That's what happens when you got a party full of dancers. You're trying to get job ability procs. Ability, weapon skill, go. I got the hate back. So how does the proc work on Dynamis? That's a wonderful question. It depends on which Dynamis zone you're in. I'm in a Dreamland zone, and I'm not fighting Beastmen. This is very important, since you're not fighting... We're going to call these Beast. I know they're walking trees, but I'm just going to call them. If they're not Beastmen, they're Beast. That's the only two separations I'm going to make, just to make it easier. Alright, now... different beast will drop different coins. These guys will drop white shells. And apparently I just can't hold on to hate tonight. Bet Lilith can. Now, dependent upon the time of the day, different things will proc different bad guys. Like right now, between 1600 and 2400. So I'll park the rest of these before 2400 rolls around. Job abilities have a fairly decent chance at proccing the bad guy. Now you have a better shot at landing procs if you got all 5 time extensions, which I did. And then, yeah. Resilient, or resilient. I never really remember how to pronounce that. Happy Thursday. Where was I? When these guys' time in the sun is over, which it's about to be, then they're going to switch to weapon skills. We'll proc them. And then after the weapon skill proc, that'll be like the next 8 game hours. And after that, it'll switch to magic. And then the magic spells will do that. What enemies do you fight nowadays that give you a challenge that could actually defeat you? These guys could actually defeat me if I pulled too many of them or went AFK. But ambuscade, the higher difficulties, will pwn me in a heartbeat. Alright, so now that it is after 2400, a new day has started. Between 0 o'clock and 800, I move over to this other spot, which is like on the other side of those hills, to the left. I'm sorry, west. And those will be the Fungars. And those guys will proc between, using job abilities, between 0 and 800. And they drop the bind bills. Is that right? Yeah, the singles though. And my strategy for them is basically the same thing, where I simply grab as many as possible. They aggro to sound. There you go. That's an aggro. That's an aggro. I don't know if they link. They probably not. Is Red Mage Ninja still a thing? Maybe. Used to be huge for soloing on level cap of 75. Well, Square Enix has gone a long way to make every job really good for soloing, just because of trust NPCs. I started to think maybe I pulled too many. Yeah. Well, In for a buck. I'm going... Now I just gotta go find a safe spot to line them all up. Hopefully they won't try and run behind me. Probably gonna totally try and run behind me. Here we go. Yes, stay right there. I love that clumping action. Ability, weapon skill, Aeolin Edge, try and keep all the hate on me. Alright. Now, the reason I got these Dancer Trust, and it's a wonderful thing about Trust NPCs. You can cater what Trust NPCs you pull out for whatever you're doing. Like right now, I'm just trying to get job ability procs, and Dancers do a lot of job ability procs. Now, anything can solo with Trust, and that means you always have healer buffer, so the most practical choice nowadays would be a DD for fastest kills. Yeah, to a degree. I mean, it really depends on what you're fighting, and really what you're doing. If you're trying to make money, you might want to go for Thief. Some people still don't consider Thief a DPS. Lanos would disagree. But I like... Shoot, there's a lot of stuff I can do on Paladin with Trust NPCs that I can't do with any other jobs with NPCs. But that's more my own skill level and method of play. Alright, lady. I can AoE too. Keep saying I'm going to dismiss Little Set and bring out like a, I don't know, Kupo Freed for the 10% bonus to capacity points. Yeah, that'd be fun. That one didn't proc. But if you proc these mobs, and you'll know you proc them when they get the little double orange, or red, I guess is what the color actually is, exclamation point, then they will basically have, I think, 2 more things. But yeah, if you're fighting mobs, that does your tank trust are pretty dumb and won't move them all. This is true. If you're on a DPS and you still have a tank trust, and tank is just basically wherever it is where we're fighting the mob. And sometimes you need to move. But yeah, do you order trust NPCs to do things, or do they work on their own? They work on their own. Or are there gambits to set up for them in FF? Oh man, that would be so awesome. If we had a... Hold on. Need a save. Uka. I don't know how she got the hate, but... no. It's all based... They got their own preset... Sorry. AI. It's like, and they just basically follow in-game scripts. Now, that being said, you know, certain healers are really good about getting debuffs off you. There's one healer that will actually use, like, Bar Watra, that kind of stuff. Do they ever play badly? Yeah. Can you get Magic Burst with them? You can get Magic Burst with them. You can skill chain with them. They can also, based upon their scripting, interrupt your skill chains. If you're saying you're working with another player and you got, you know, Shantoto in the party because you want her magic bursting your skill chain, if she has enough TP and it's all like, hey, that dude used this, so I'm going to use that, and the game will always count, though it seems like the game always counts her weapon skill before that of the real players. Good news is they don't get mob aggro, kind of like avatars, beast pets. I take that back. There is one zone that they will get aggro in, and I think that is the dang it, skirmish. Forget which skirmish. That was a pretty fast proc too. All right, so I know what's going wrong here. Lilith, love her as much as I do. She's a little AoE weapon skill happy this evening, so she steals all the hate off me. And then, of course, Apuru does what Apuru does and tries to keep her alive. And then they all go like, let's get the white mage, yeah! So I'm going to dismiss Lilith and grab somebody that's simply a single target. And maybe also kill these things a little faster. Goodbye, my friend. Why I say that? Like, probably need... Well, I can't say need. Shantoto will speed things up a little bit. Maybe a little too quickly. There's only one way to find out. Then she's got the crazy evil eyes, so it's like full of wind. Alright. Unfortunately, we're probably going to be waiting for most of the phone guards to respawn. I think I pulled too many. Unless there are 2? Swing! Thank you. Alright, check back over here. Might have some repops that I don't see yet. Check, see if there's anybody else in here. It's really odd. I mean, usually you can see at least 1, 2 other players here in Dynamis Valkrum because all the money mobs are like really close to one another. And even if there is somebody else here, then, you know, it's usually not that bad. Oops, I was supposed to hit this button instead. Apparently that works too. Eviscerate. Thank you. Next. And that button. I don't think it procced it. That one did. And now we can kill it. Shantoto for the kill shot. Yay, Shantoto. Here's another. So all the bad guys ought to be popping back up here. And that button. Oh, don't die! We haven't procced you yet. That was close. There we go. There's the downside, Shantoto. She will probably speed things up a lot more than you want them to. And then other times, not so much. Alright, let's go see if we can find some more. Valkrum. I'm gonna go over here, over there, yeah. I have to admit, I think Dynamis Valkrum is probably my favorite zone. Maybe because spending so much time in the dunes and, you know. I don't know if when people think Final Fantasy XI, do they think the dunes? I would hope not, but maybe they do. So I was gonna like range attack this guy and try and not get the Yagudo mob, but that never worked out well. I'm going to mispronounce your name. Imzenmetsu. Hopefully I maybe approximately pronounce that correctly. Happy Thursday. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. The dunes were the best memories I had of FF11. Everyone just learning how to party and wiping like crazy. Goblin trains to Selbina. Players getting butthurt over losing their spot in parties because the level gap was too great. Need to stab stuff more. Bogeys! Yes. There's every now and then, for giggles, I'll turn off the actually no, I'll turn on the family filters and then search for FF11 fan art. And there was this one that little Taru white mage was dead, face first in the dust. There was a Hume person without any gear on that was getting the level down animation. Falling down. It was the Galka monk. He was the only one left standing. He's getting punched in the face by a goblin. And then a bogey was also having his way with him. And we're like, yep, Photo right there. Describes all of the dunes. If I had a link for it, I'd post the link. I think I found it on FF11 Auction House, to be honest. Maybe you should be able to Google it, but you gotta be careful. Have your family filters on. Because if you don't, you're gonna get some very, 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 very questionable pictures of Gulkas and Mithras that I guess people think are. I'm not gonna go there. Time is it? 4:59. We got about 3 more in-game hours before moving back on to sheep and the real meat and potatoes. Uh-oh. It says I've gone offline on the Twitch. Well, let's get into a safe corner. And then see if I can diagnose what's going on. Over here. Over here. Alright. That button. It lies! You're still here, Zinjek. Thank you so much. And happy Thursday. Close. Over here. I want to resub to FF11 now. I'm going to give you the same sales pitch I give everybody else. Come back for a month. Just tell yourself ahead of time, I'm just going to do this for 30 days. Not a day over. And then just tell yourself, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. It's been a few years. It'll take a couple days getting used to everything, but you'll get used to it. I'll show you some things to look at to ease into it. Just tell yourself 30 days. That's all you're going to do. And have fun. I'm going to see who's still playing. Make some new friends. See what the server population's like. Test the waters, that kind of thing. Yeah, make any commitments. You know, just maybe I'm going to finally finish, you know, this one mission. You know, get all the cutscenes. Maybe I want to build a relic. You can honestly build a relic in a month. If that's all you did. And, get it done. And then at the end of the month, ask yourself, 1, are you still playing the game? Are you still playing the game? Are you still having fun? You're still excuse me, if you're still playing, if you're still having fun, keep playing. If not, and you say, oh god, I gave it 30 days, I scratched that itch. Yeah. Giraffe me! Happy Thursday. And thank you, Zinjek. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I always want to say, nobody ever really quits Final Fantasy XI. We all just take really big breaks. You can do Dynamis sooner if you do Repsies, right? Oops. And there. There is a Repsies key item that reduces no wait time to 10 minutes. I think it's an early one too. Or maybe they just... I don't remember. Wow. Be funny if someone skill chains with that. Do it, Makov! Yeah! Now that's how you kill a mob. Comes in handy when you forget to re-raise. So you can Dynamis all day. Exactly. It's true. Been playing off and on since 2004. Alright, let's see if I can grab that one without grabbing the other. Come on, little one. I don't know. I never really... We need to do that. Not all day. No, 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 no. I mean, the number of coins that you get starts to depreciate the longer you do it. It's like Lanos is like the first run he did, he got like what was it, maybe 400, 500 coins. Second run he did, he probably like got close to getting 600. It's like, yeah, and then after that it was all downhill. It's like, oh, 500 again, then 400, and 350, and got a little bit closer to 400, and it just... Even he made a lot of progress that day. And I was like, what'd you do? And I was like, yeah, washed the apartment. Washed the apartment, cleaned the place up, did some laundry. You know, real life stuff. Yay, I staggered the fiend, now die. Thank you. Next. Time. Yeah, we still got about an hour and 5 game minutes. Wow. I love it when they proc in little action poses. It looks so cute. I started when the original 4 city Dynamis zones were launched. It was the patch. Fenrir was added, and everyone was summoning him to show off. It is one thing we like to do in FF11. It certainly is to show off. But at the same time, it gives us reasons to help folks. What are you getting relic-wise? Just coins to sell. Then use the money to buy ABYSS Abyssite. No, not Abyssite. Alexandrites. Which, according to patch history, is February 26, 2004. Been playing too long. I don't know about too long. I don't. Was it last Friday? It was probably the Friday before because I was sick last week. I got to do Echo Warrior for like the first time in probably over 10 years. Yep. You can solo Echo Warrior now with Trust in PCs. You still get a level cap. I think it's about 5 levels higher than what it used to be. But I just went on Thief and used Silent and Prism Oils and just ran down. The triple question mark was in a different spot than what I remember, but popped the dude. I had a whole bunch of tank trust because I don't know. Figured I was gonna need them. There's something wrong with the way I smell. How much more you need? 20,400-ish. I don't remember if I proc this one or not. Slash names. That makes it easier. Which is almost 1/3 of the way done. I think that one proc too. There we go. Time. Okay, this is the last minute. And I'm gonna guess we missed it because he ain't proc yet. Let's see if an evisceration does the trick. I said evisceration does the trick. Alright. For less, but yeah. That's my upper limit. Dead. On to the meat and potatoes. The sheeps. Obi-Dom. Happy Thursday. Thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Sheep are my favorites. It's like when I first leveled Beastmaster, it was with sheep pets, the jug pets. Cobra was like all why are you using that sheep? And I'm like, sheep's awesome. He's like, no man, that sheep's bad. You should have like stopped using that sheep 30 levels ago. And I'm like, no way. I'm still using a sheep. And he like gave me the high quality jug pet for the kitty cat. He's like, use this, it's better. And I'm like, it's not a sheep. And then I had fun with the kitty cat and never looked back. Well, I've got a little smorgasbord of pulls, so 23,000 times 5k we'll say. Probably closer to 6k, but it's the better part of 140, 150 million still. Ish. Is the way I'm looking at it, but alright. Sheep got procced. It's not good when the bad guys are flashing all over the place. Yep, farming for cash. And mostly fun. Cash is like extra bonus. Okay, the Vanguard Exemplar I'm not as familiar with. Nor am I... Don't know why no one's giving me cures. That's okay. That's why we got stuff like okay, it must be a paladin because he's getting hit for 0. Fortunately, Miss Shantoto's in the party, so she should still be itching away. Paladin, the Burt Gang. I was tempted to title this Road to Burt Gang because, you know, but I thought it would confuse people. It's like, you know, Burt Gang's a mythic, right? And you're in Dynamis, and that's a relic. 12 million. Thinking 150 million-ish. Vanguard Priest. Man. I want to be targeting sheep. We're wasting time with you guys. Carby. Yes. Wasting time with you too. Not gonna die. Vanguard Undertaker. Why not? Yeah, because... Protector. Yeah, let's get a red mage while we're at it. This is why you don't pull too close to the Quaidov. And J spam again. There we go. Finally! Just the sheeps. Finally! I didn't think that guy was going to proc. It was taking him so long. Spam. Bronze pieces. Only 3. I like it more when you get 4 bronze pieces. It's like, job well done. I don't know how much they sell for anymore either. I can't imagine demand is continually increasing for it. Or reaching a point where there's probably more players with relic weapons than there were players without. But yeah, Forgotten Thoughts are selling for 800k a stack on Ragnarok. Oh! That's crazy. Should have gone in with no sub job for the Unicorn 1% white proc. Yeah, if I was on Dancer, or if my Dancer was 99, maybe, but no. Nah, I just try and stick with the, you know, the big pools. I find it more entertaining this way. Especially if you can, like, watch your hit points drop to, like, 300. You're like, oh my goodness. Don't die. Don't die. Shantoto, cast a cure spell. Somebody sleep these bad guys. Oh, wait a second. I just thought of something I can't... Wow. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Shantoto here in just a little bit. Because this... Oh my goodness. Will you lose hate if the mobs get slept? So that you'll be able to auto-target as soon as they, we'll find out. Hey, look, more trust, or more sheep. I didn't even pull this one, he just pulled all by himself. And up the backside, because, you know, sheeps. When I first started playing, I didn't think they looked like sheep. It's like, these too big to be sheeps. They're more like cows. But I guess, well, no. I guess as the resolution has gotten better over the years, maybe they're starting to appear a little bit more sheepish. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Lanos is just how Lanos. Sorry. Mayakov is just having way too much fun. I don't know why that... I saw Mayakov and thought Lanos. Sorry, Lanos. And we knocked this one dead. Oh, apparently we're just a little shy on the TP. Time looks good. Check out the new album we created for you. Well, thank you, Cortana. Shantoto, you've been wonderful tonight, but I want to try this. The new Trust in BC. Archangel Taru Taru does AoE sleeps. So I'm thinking I'll do a big pull, right? Start fighting the stuff. Mr. Taru Taru will maybe AoE sleep them all down. And as long as nobody wakes them up, this may work out. It may not, you know. We're going to test it out, though. Probably test it out with a big pool. You, then you, and then you. Alright, we're going to run over here. Here's my favorite spot. I remember this ledge. Very, very good. Here we go. Attack pattern, I don't know. Taru Taru. It is Elemental Seal. Here comes Sleepka 2. Alright. Now we're just fighting this one. We'll see if I auto-target when this one dies. Didn't look like he proc though, did he? Yeah. That is going to be the downside. You're not going to auto-target. One dozen, two, one. Okay, that one proc. Kill him quickly. But isn't there a way that you can, like, steal enmity from the Taru on a thief? Ability, job abilities, let's see. Conspirator, enhances it, no. Collaborator, steals 25% of the target's party member's enmity and redirects it to the thief. Yeah, see if this works. No. Oh well, it's worth a shot. And apparently I'm trying to cast spells now. Taru's hat's in the way. Good news is he doesn't cast Poison Aga and wakes everybody up. Bio Aga. Things seem to be dying a little bit more quickly than I remember them doing, but I don't know. I mean, this could work. I mean, it technically does work. You don't have to worry about I mean, you can pull a big pull, and then you can have this guy like sleep them, and then just pick them off one at a time, ish. But can you say it's not the way I'm used to doing things? So you can go thanks but no thanks. And sounds like he was getting ready for takeoff, didn't he? Let's try Kupo Freed. No, let's not try Kupo Freed. We don't wasting time here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's waste a little bit more time. Star, Chochun, Kotara, yeah, Umiya. She may do marches. Marches would be... That would help. Get the TP faster. Kill stuff faster. And get everything along the southern edge of this little path, and then turn around and proc them all in the face. And I'm coming to get you, Mr. Ram. Yeah. Up here. I like the little noise they make. Because my biggest complaint was that we weren't able to XP on sheep in the good old days. Don't spread out, guys. You're supposed to clump. Oh well. Alright, we got Victory March. Let's see if we can get another Victory March. Advancing March. I'm good with that. Wow. So now we may reach attack speed cap. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. That's what I like to see. 100 Fist with the daggers. I think it procced. It doesn't look like he's moving, does it? Yep. Next. Yeah, it's definitely a little faster. Just a little bit. You may have explained, and I missed it at some point, but what happened to Dent and Song tagging along everywhere? I'm not sure if I really did explain. I'm still undecided what to do with them. Somebody very politely mentioned to me that Song and Dent may have been holding me back quite a bit. I mean, I know Dynamis doesn't matter. No, there are some things that I can do with them that is real convenient with triple boxing, but there's other things that I do with them that I'm quite honestly carrying them through with Cyndaquil, and I don't know. It's like if you want to do group stuff, do group stuff. Do it with other groups. If you want to play solo and you don't want to play with other groups, then yeah, it's fine. Do a triple box. I was trying to do both, and it was frustrating me. It was frustrating other players, and I was like, let's try it for a bit, without, and then see how well I can do. Or because a lot of folks play this game with just one character, and they're perfectly happy with it. I honestly don't know what they do about storage space, but I'm more the type that never throws anything away, so of course I'm not going to be able to understand what they do with storage space. Of course, my long-term goal has always been I want to see a piece or a full artifact set on all of Dentral's alts. But at the same time, it's like Dentral had a lot of alts. It was his account, $12 plus the $12. It was like $24 a month just for his account. Add on Cyndaquil and Songar Tholes, another $24. I was spending $50 a month on this game, and sure, having fun. Same time, just I don't know. Maybe after Burt Gang is completed, and I'm almost out of space, aren't I? Yep. Let's see. Gotta make some space real fast. I'll probably revisit it. I might put a Cyndaquil on, how shall we say, the reserve list, and then just focus on somebody else. Do the same thing. Go through all the story missions, because I think probably one of the things I enjoy most in this game is doing all the stories. I'm just going to start tossing these damage pieces. They'll drop again. I'll just toss them again. I have them all already. Even the ones that are different. Well, there was one that was really difficult for me to get. I think I spent a better part of 2 or 3 months trying to get the damaged Rogue's Bonnet. To the point that people on YouTube are like, dude, give up on that. It's not even any good, even fully reforged. And I'm like, it's not about that. I just want to have it to say that I have it because I like the way the set looks. And they're like, yeah, but they got glimmers for that. I'm like, totally don't get it. I'm like, dude, you're totally doing it wrong. But no, I realize I don't play this game the same way most other people do. My Thief, oh my goodness, my Thief is bad. It's like, out of all my 99 jobs, it probably, well, no, it probably has like the second or third most amount of job points. But, how shall we say, I just use it for Dynamis now. There are some other times I'm like, okay, I'll go farm some stuff off the, they don't call them sheep in, not Tapnazia, what do they call it? That other place. Outragón. I don't know. They're called different. They're still sheeps, but they drop a different kind of meat. They drop a different kind of sheepskin. And they're not interchangeable. And there's some cooking sins for guild points that I have to go after them, so I'll just like run to Abyssia, where they got all those special sheeps. Kill a bunch of them until I have like 2 or 3 stacks of the meat, and run back to Windhurst and craft away. I usually do that on Thief. Same thing with wild onions. But yeah, Karakul, that's it. Thank you. Sometimes I'm really good with names. Other times I'm like the worst person when it comes to names. Why is this dude not procced yet? He's almost out of hit points, guys. Oh no, those. Oh, dang it, he died. Is it... Time's not over yet. We still got a little bit of time. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just doing Shantoto and killing these things too quickly. Suppose it could happen. I feel bad for Lanos. He can't come in here on Thief. He just like one-shots everything. Like, oh, killed it before I could apply Treasure Hunter. I don't know. With moves like that, I don't know why I don't have Magkov out all the time. Alright, we don't have too much time left, so let's just turn around and proc these 2 sheep. 1600 is about here, and it's going to be time to move on to trees. Did it proc? No, it didn't. Just seemed like it did. That one did. Now switch. JA spam. That was JA spam. There. Whoo! Right under the wire. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to get like an extra 4 Cordell Bronze pieces out of these guys. Alright, so now we are up to about a stack and a half of bronze pieces. Not too bad. I didn't get nearly as many as I wanted this time, but oh well. Spectral Jig. Although now that I look at it, I really don't seem to be any Yagudo over here. Yeah. Oh, there's one there. Turn this thing off. Are we good? Not sneak, sneak, sneak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really didn't look like 6 aggro, did it? 8, 9, 10. And because sometimes 10 just isn't loud enough, let's go and get it up to 11. I guess here's 5. We're all going to... There you is. Why are you taking so long? Bringing up the rear. Alright. Time to stab you in the face. Next. That was next. That got a proc. We just need another eviscerate. And we'll get this one all the way over here on the left. That was a fast proc. Bet you can't see the Cyndaquil. She's like on fire right now. Or she was. Wait for it. Wait for it. Should be good. Don't tell me you missed. What about Dynamis? You gotta love the music. If you don't love the music, you can always mute it and like listen to the radio. I think what would be good music for Dynamis? Maybe something bubbly. No. I was about to suggest something, but people might lose respect for me. Not that y'all respect me. Stab. Backside. Actually, I should be taking full advantage and just like, you know, proc them, turn around, sneak attack, weapon skill. But that would probably mess up my frontal conal arc funsies. Like it probably just did. was a very, very fast proc. Excuse me. One more. Yep. And stab in the face. Let's try it again. Stab in the face. Next. Count them again. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Don't laugh at my Spanish. I can only count up to 10. And in order. Cinco. Seis. That. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Siete. Ocho. Almost there. Nueve. Where's Days? No. Apparently there's only 9 up. Just make the best of it. Over here, guys. Right. Yeah, that's it. That's the kind of grouping I like. I mean, that's almost a screenshot moment right there. I don't know. I sometimes wish maybe they had given us battle music, but I understand why they didn't. Takes away from all the ominous feel from it too. And this was also back in time when they decided to do stuff like this. You know, if you weren't in melee range, or I'm sorry, if you didn't have the attack motion going on, you know, black mages, white mages, they didn't hear no music. Just like Valkrum Dunes, very, very, very silent place. And then they added, as long as you were within range of the battle, you would be you'd be able to hear the battle music. And if you didn't want to, you can always turn that option off in the config menu. At least I think you could. I never messed around with it because monk. That one didn't drop too many white shells. Maybe I didn't proc it. Probably not. That one procced. Yeah. I think it's a little, I don't know, takes fun out of it when you don't have to worry about them attacking your white mage. Ow. Not the face. This one's gonna die soon. Finally! Right there at the end, maybe? Maybe not. We might have procced the... Yeah, I guess we procced the other one. Yeah, that's what happened. Did it again. How much time we got? Still got quite a few time on these guys. Alright. Let's go grab 10 more. I'm going to get you. But you think you're going to get me. Funsies. There's one. No, my March Dance wore off. So sad. Search area, current area. Anybody else still in here? No, it's still just me. I don't think I'm infamous enough where people are like, oh, Cynical's in Valkrum. Don't even bother there. All the mobs are going to be dead. Not that good. Not yet. I don't know, maybe I am. I don't know where all the trees went. I like it when they're like running around the rocks, trying to get you. And then they realize, oh, well, if we turn around, we can cut her off. Eventually that happens. Next. 30 Griffin Heights. Maybe doing it wrong. Next. Can't tell if I proc that one or not. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do next week. A how to Dynamis Sandoria. Let's see. Beastmen can be corrupt as well. But it depends on their job. Alright. I didn't count how many of the dudes were behind me. Let's just say I'll keep pulling as I have hit points. Yeah, hopefully I won't grab some, what do you call them? Yugudos? Bird people? Alright, almost there. Boom, boom. Here, go up here. This should be good. This is where I was like time before last. Probably. Took a little while for Miss Syndical to get her daggers pulled out, but I want to say you can proc Beastmen with dancer moves if you go after the monks, thieves, other people, Beastmasters, and something else. Ninjas. Warriors, Darks, Sams, Rangers too. No, Rangers can be procced with job abilities. Dragoons need to be procced with weapon skills. That's the mages. And bards with spells. And once you proc them, they, let's shall we say, have a much higher chance at dropping points. Wow. It's amazing that I got any coins that time. So I think it was pretty much hands off. Trust in PCs carried me through that little mess. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, they all aggroed. They must link. It's the only thing I can think of. Oh no. It just appeared that way. $2,100. This may have to be the last pull for the trees. Might be able to get another one in, depending upon how quickly these guys run out of health. Okay, you all want to be on that side. Equal opportunity. Stab you guys in the face. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 don't do that. Sorry. Right. They're coming over the mountain. It's not a mountain. They're coming over the sand dune. Next. I haven't run out of inventory yet, have I? Nope. Looking good. J spam. Love it how nobody tosses me a cure. Looking at you, a Pururu. I think I saw the proc. I definitely saw it die. Gotta wait a second. How about now? Boom, boom. I get in the face again. That's what I like to see. Like a very loud truck. Or maybe it was just somebody's subwoofer. Probably just somebody's subwoofer. Two in-game hours. Are close enough to attack it? Yeah, I guess so. Some more procs. Little. It's Carrot Top right there. She's all like, yeah, I could probably pull out a dagger and, you know, help with the DPS some. And then, you know, I'm just gonna stand here. Idle. Like a good bard. And then... Wait, they all dead? I guess they're all dead. Oh man. I'm gonna have some more fun. Not too many left, but we do have a couple in-game hours, so I'll just grab what I can on the way to Fungarville. It's probably not what Square Enix would like to refer to the region of the map. Like, why can't you call it Sporolophagus? Because spores. It's another thing I never... Maybe there's a quest involved. Maybe it's just there for giggles. In Jugner, off to the side where nobody goes, there is a Fungar village. And I want to say it's got to have, like, some meaning. Some reason why it's there. I swear Enix, there probably doesn't have to be some reason as to why it's there, but it's always one of those things that, like, the first time I found it, it's like, wow, it's a bunch of giant mushrooms, and then it's like in the middle of the night, maybe only on full moons, the houses go crazy and they start letting off all their spores. I want to say that there's something to do with it, but there's a lot of little things that I want to say there's something to do with. There's like the outpost in Pashlau Marshlands. There's like a door you can click on, but you can't really do anything with it. Have to run low on inventory space again. So let's drop this here warrior mask, -1, and then can't believe I'm throwing away melee crown, but things happen. Sorcerer Petestos. Wow. Killed these things faster than I thought I was going to. Well, the good news is I could probably spend the next hour aggroing all the Fungars. Run them to whatever place I want to. And then once the time changes, start procking. Ow, I wasn't expecting you to hit me that hard. Yay, for sound aggro. Where you don't have to run like right in front of them. Starting to be like Pong. Now I don't recommend pulling all of them like this. This is a great way to get yourself animation locked and dead. Yeah, that's not gonna help me, is it? Oh, shoot. Alright, that's fine. Kill! Kill, 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 kill! Quickly, guys. That was close. Running this way. Trying to, at least. Wow. Remember, everyone, I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. And maybe they're going where I want them to. No, that. Oh, that is such a mess. Let's get a little better clumping action. Balmungru! Happy Thursday, friend. There we go. That's better clumping. This is what I like. Do them just like this. Don't move. Maybe I should have had the Taru out for AoE sleeps. I think we got that one procced. Oh, man. Okay, that one procced. This is how you make a Dynamis interesting. Pulling too many. Especially when you're on a job that has, like, you know, the same armor rating as tissue paper in the rain. Oops. But it gets easier as you start to kill them all. Guess I don't know how. Should be a decent guide on both FF11 Clopedia and also DG Wiki about Dynamis, and it's not exactly code. And weakness triggering is the proper term for it. Forgot to be hitting my JA spam button. But yeah, I call it procking. Square Enix refers to it as weakness trigger. Weakness triggering. Can't change my name, but this is bomb. Walt Disney. How was that name not taken? Search. Oh, friend. Let's see if you're still on my friend list. There you is. Black Mage. And eviscerate. In the face. Wow. So we're gonna be like waiting forever for these respawns. Well, no, I guess not. Because I'm not killing them that quickly. Next again. Yeah. That's not too hard. Just gotta proc it, kill it. I wanted to warn you before you went to a friend list and see you had some new name. Well, I don't remember adding Walt Disney as a friend. I thought he died like before I was born. No. No, you weren't supposed to get it. Dang it. Uses silence gas. 2017. I mean, I guess that dude does, but it's all good. How you been? I want to say stuff like, you know, what's up? Where you been? Games you've been playing? Games you want to play? Forgotten Touch. Used for upgrading relic and armor, I think. I think I killed all the Fungars. Map, white skin. I suppose I can go ahead and kill one of these things. When you go into Ambuscade as Paladin 99, White Mage 49. got sick, had to take some time off, and had a goof with my character, had to rename it. That's all you have to say. It was like most of the month of April. I was mostly ill, or was it March? I was all like, folks at work think I had the flu. Like, if I had the flu, everybody would be sick at work. But even Lennox was like, your voice, man. I don't know if I can listen to your stream tonight. Your voice is just so bad. Next. Hopefully, here we go. Fungers are coming back. That's what I like to see. Hit you in the face. For all the other folks. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop the Sorcerer Petosis Petoso. Oh, the damage pieces. They're gonna drop again. It's a wonderful thing about Treasure Hunter. If at first, well, I don't know, if I had a gill for every damaged piece of relic gear, or even every piece of relic gear that I had to toss to make space, I don't know, probably like 200 gil. It's not that much. I mean, it's still a lot. It's a whole lot of double. Do you really want to dispose of the Dragoon hat? Like, no, but is there a way that Square Enix can just like give you more space? There's a big discussion back when we were doing this like almost daily. Lanos was always, you know, Windor has this add-on that can automatically pass on all the gear you don't want. You can just create a little file and it'll just, you know, this one, get rid of, this one, get rid of. That way you don't have to worry about it. And I'm like, yeah, but you have to use Windor. It's like, there's nothing wrong with Windor. I'm like, I'll wait for Square Enix to give us that functionality. So y'all know they will. They're like, they probably use Windor themselves, going, no, this is not so bad. We should do this. It was what you call it? Microsoft. They used to have a client that I guess they used to go head to head with Steam. I think it was called Games for Windows, and certain games had their own achievements and everything like that that would still count towards your gamer score. And there were some free games, and I remember one being Microsoft Flight. And it was something that, you know, you could download the game for free and do the starter game and get some of the free achievements, but a lot of the game was locked behind the paywalls. And some of the achievements were, and that's how they basically, you know, got you to spend money on it. So like, let's give them the base game for free, and then they can pay for all the expansions if they want to. And I guess that's why it wasn't successful. But there was a developer that they dropped support for the game. I think they dropped support for pretty much all their games for Windows when they got that ex-president from the mobile phone company. What was it, Nokia? He took over the whole Xbox format, and that's when it just started to go downhill. I guess that's when we got Xbox One the first time. And fortunately, they got rid of him. But after this time, we had already lost some pretty interesting games. Microsoft Flight was one. I was getting into this because there was a gentleman that was on the development team for it. He still loved playing the game, even though it was no longer being supported. And he basically had the toolkit to create I guess downloads and add-ons for it. And this was something that at one particular date, I remember Microsoft had basically shut down the client to be able to purchase and download the expansions. You could still play the game if you had it installed on your computer, but if you had to like install it on a new computer, you're kinda SOL. And what he was doing was creating it so that he could host the files on a separate server, and people could still download the game and still play it. And I think it would still work even with the achievements. The way he saw it as, it's not exactly pirating the game. If Square Enix has dropped, if Microsoft has dropped support for it, and you can't even purchase the game or download it through any legal means. Whether or not Windows saw it the same way, I don't know. They probably didn't care, would be my guess. But it was one of those things that I thought it was fun. I was definitely learning the ins and outs of flying, but yeah, pirate's life for me. Oh no, I'm having Rocky Horror Picture Show pre-show flashbacks. Oh, that was a long time. Wow, that was a long time ago. But there was this one game I remember that it was possible to get all the achievements without actually having to spend any money. It was one of the strategy games. Age of Empires, I think is what it was. And that was one that I was working really hard to get the 100% achievements for before they turned off the server, because it was online only. And I got the last one pretty much a month before they turned it off. And then leading up, I was like, last couple of days, I can't really say the developers, but more the, how shall we say, the few guys, GMs that were left in a maintenance mode, they were just like, they gave us the go-ahead where, you know, if you need an achievement, a lot of the achievements needed were like blueprint achievements where you had to get this like super rare drop that you could purchase on the auction house, but nobody was using the auction house anymore because nobody was playing the game anymore. And, you know, build this one thing to get this other stuff. So they would just basically email you, or in-game mail you, the blueprint you needed. And it was like on the final day of the game, they're just like, just send us a tell, and we'll send it to you. And that was, a lot of folks were able to get those last-minute achievements before couldn't even log into it anymore. It was a fun little game. And now they're taking a new approach where they want all games available on all platforms, and it really doesn't matter. It's like, you know, maybe, who knows, maybe one day the Xbox One will be sophisticated enough where if I want to play Final Fantasy XI on the Xbox One, I can, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I think that has to be a functionality that they build into it when developing it. Probably. Got till 8 o'clock in game. Yeah, we still got some time. I'm going to pull a few of these though. Oh, it's like try to. Did I aggro that one? Yeah, I did. What are you making now that Excalibur is done? Believe it or not, I'm working on Bird Gang next. I haven't been in Dynamis in forever, and I don't know, I was a little bit bored, per se. You can only grind making money different ways before it just starts to get old and boring, and you realize that you're trying to find new ways to make faster cash, and all at the same time it's like, guess what? You could be making faster money if you just go to Dynamis. So I was like, well, let's shoot. I pretty much made a decision like good 15 minutes before the start of the show, and I was like, well, let's see how crowded Valkrum is, and like, there's nobody in Dynamis Valkrum. I'm like, well then, let's just go do it. And yeah, old hat for you. Exactly. Let's see if maybe I might be a little bit better at this, and I haven't got myself killed yet, so thumbs up. Yeah, you just do it once in a blue moon. That always seemed like a fun memories. I was like, yeah, I remember this part of the dunes. That's where we always got killed. Fun stuff. Did she really complete that song while walking? Hacksaw Bard. That's all I have to say. Thought there was another one that showed up out of nowhere. Ability, job ability, or sneak attack. Sneak attack, sneak attack. Yeah, I know I should have a sneak, sneak, sneak. You can't really sneak, sneak, sneak if it hears you coming before you get the attack in. Yeah. In the face. It seems like it'd be long. Yeah. 15 minutes. Oh, sad face. We're gonna have a little bit of time for I like to call it fun with sheep, but not really. So I can't probably just run back in if I wanted to. Should convert the coins over though. Seems to only be right. It's more JA spam items. Let's go and drop these things. First, that sorcerer's belt looked a little bit like a brown belt, and I was like, yeah, fun with sheep. Sheep are fun. And get behind you. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Nothing to think about it. So I can go ahead and get the Yagudo as well. What's the worst thing that could happen? You're like, hey! I wonder if, you know, we see a dirty Yagudo. Does, the Yagudo see like a dirty Mithra? But he does. H. Galleon! Happy Thursday, friend. Let's go ahead and eviscerate you, because nothing better than one shot in a white mage, right? Like, benediction this! Works on normal and regular ambuscade. Oh. Who needs it? So I was using a Paladin 7 Black Mage because we're doing stuff faster than what my Warp Ring could handle. Sneak. Get in front of you. Repose for the win. And yeah, let's go ahead and just pull them all over here because I'm going to be going that direction anyways for the sheeps. There we go. Uh-oh. I thought with my movement speed I'd be able to outpace them, but doesn't always seem to work. Ain't that just the breaks? Let's go ahead and count our coins though, since we're gonna get like 10-15 minutes. 2 and a partial stack of bind bills, stack and a half of bronze-ish. 2 and a partial stack of white shells, so it's not bad. About 500 coins. Maybe closer to 600. Well, we're not out of here yet, so yeah. We're really killing these things fast. Die! And then take this opportunity to position myself here, walk in front of you, Gudo. Come on, guys. We ain't got all days. And we'll take this guy out. At least we'll try to. Quick, somebody stun him before he 2 hours. Can't tell if he's paladin or... Yeah, he's paladin. Ability, job ability. I stole the effect of invincible from the Vanguard dude. So I'm going to take advantage of this invincible and I'm going to pull everything for like the next 20 seconds. Well, I didn't mean everything. You and you. Both of yous. 9 seconds. See, they can't even hit me. I was hoping they would hit me for 0. There we go. I like that. 0. Get another 0. Cynical's invincible effect wears off. So sad. That's how I like to do my thieving. And let's try... Should probably put the defending ring on instead, right? Yeah, where is it? There we go. "10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know if like plus 10% defense does anything when your defense is like 20. Will it make it 22? Probably. What do you mean you lose sight of the Nightmare Sheep? It's like right there. Right, this is not the clumping action I wanted. Try it over here, guys. Don't mess it up this time. Yeah, it looks like a proc. Every bit counts. Certainly does. Especially when, like, you know, clock is ticking. Oh, look! Full Black Wyvern. Square Enix never gave us that option, did they? To custom color our wyverns? Maybe they did. What should be something like, you know, well, actually the color of the wyverns dependent upon the race that you pick. I believe, no. Because the idea of a black wyvern seems really neat. But honestly, because, you know, I love to accessorize, I would rather get one that matched my hair. Make it happen, Square Enix. Yeah. I'm sure some people would pay for that option. You make it in-game currency, real game currency. Be like, definitely pull new, everyone's going to want to level their Dragoon after that. And so like, yeah, mine's pink. And they're like, oh man, I won the pink one. The Square Enix, they would make it random color, wouldn't they? They probably would. All my dancers are standing on the wall. Not sure what's up with that. So many bronze pieces. Falling like the rain. Let's try the Jet A spam button again. There we go. So little time. Let's go ahead and clear out some inventory space so I'm not stuck with that whole, By the way, you lost 5 coins because your inventory was full. When it was time to leave. And you're like, no, why are you so mean? Of course, all 10 of these items that I'm dropping, probably gonna like redrop before 10 minutes is up. Be careful, you don't want to accidentally throw away that facility ring. That would be embarrassing. Next. Let's see, macro edit. Seems like that one weapon skill is just taking a little too long. Try 3. Can't tell if I procced it or not. Probably did it. Must not have. Only got a single coin. So sad. Next. Nice. Oh, I love that. Murmur used Skullbreaker. I guess Murmur is using a club, isn't she? Oh, heart-shaped wand. At least she can pull it off. I don't think I'd be able to. I mean, on Cyndaquil. Well, maybe. She has some attire that might fit. You... Yeah. And then... Of course, I don't know if anybody's even buying coins right now. It might be better if I just grab all my coins, stick them in a bazaar, and AFK in Mahara. Actually, no, Mahara wasn't a good place to go. I remember I AFK bazared accidentally in Tabnazian Safehold, right outside the fight for Tenzin. When I came back, it was like my bazaar was empty. Like, wow, so this is the money spot. Not that I had all that interesting stuff. Come back rich. Well, came back with more inventory space. I didn't have my prices all that high. I think it was like 30k each for some sky drops. Maybe it's something I should do. Take all my AFX shells instead of stick them on the auction house. Just price them for like maybe 10k each, and then just stand out in Eshjazata next to the dude. Be like a little vending machine. Like tier 2 props. Do you need it? More JA spam. I'm sure we've got another like 5-minute warning. I didn't bother looking at what time it was when we went in. I was just more impressed. I was like, hey, there's nobody in the zone. There's never, well, I say never, it's been like a year. There's always somebody in the zone, but they must be elsewhere getting like HP bailed. Well, the price on that is plummeting. That would mean this would be a great time to sell coins if nobody else is farming. No, that's not true. So now we're trying to look ahead. Like, what are you going to do after you make the bird cake? Like, part of me really wants to level another character. I was like, alright, got the mythic. Character retired. No. There is something else I always wanted to do. But that would require a lot of work. Probably more, well, not more work than the mythic, but... What about... Wings of the Goddess campaign battles. Getting all the territories, 3-minute warning, under allied control so that we could attack Zarkabard, take control of that, throne room, take control of that, get all those, regions under our control, so, you know, go fight the Shadow Lord back in time. I want to, like, grab more sheep than this, but tick-tock, tick-tock. There's probably not more sheep. No, there's one. There's 2, 3. Alright, I can get you guys. And you. And even you. They have really active tails. It's like they never stop swinging back and forth. Do sheep wag their tail when they're happy? When they're angry? I love how it's like the exact opposite for cats and dogs. Watch it be something more simpler, like, you know, sheep, they're very gaseous, and they're just trying to wave the fumes away. It's kind of a dirty joke, but... They're like, it's actually quite practical use of a tail. Stab again in the face. I'm not sure if taking over the campaign map can be done solo. You would probably need help from friends. And I would like to think that once other players on the server saw that you know, the throne room was approaching Allied control again, they're like, that's a great way to make money. Ish. 1 minute! Oh goodness. Kill him more quickly. 2 hour if you got it. Come on, guys. Tick tock, tick tock. There we go. The eviscerate going. Still need to kill him. Nice. And for the last one, maybe we can get you procced and dead before we get kicked out. I'm gonna count this as possible, maybe. Well, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. 10 seconds. Let's count our coins. Alright, so that's like 230, 330, 350. You have exceeded your allotted time, now kicking you out of Dynamis into the dunes. It's like noontime on the dunes. Sounds of the hourglass have indeed. I was about to hit the flee button. You don't need to hit a flee button, you just hit your mount button now. It lasts longer than flee. And it has this little catchy ditty. Could the Valkrum Emperor be up? Even if Valkrum Emperor is up, would you hold on to the drop? Probably not. Alright, so it's counting again. 100, 200-ish. This is all ish. 230, 330, 350, 450, 500-ish. 600, 700. Alright. So including partials, close to, less than, but close to 700 coins in 2 hours. That's not bad. It would be better if like 700 bronze pieces, but doesn't always work out that way, does it? Holy moly. It helps when there's nobody else in the zone and you can just, you know, focus on big pulls and all that fun stuff. Players not getting other players' ways. Like, great. I gotta wait on repops. I was waiting on a lot of repops, though. Certain camps, they just can't handle more than one player. Especially that Fungar camp. That's like one player only. And even then... Square Enix, let's get some more Fungars in that camp. Yeah, you can do it. In the future, if I had to build another relic, I would hold on to all this -1 stuff, shove it someplace like the Mog Locker, and, you know, not have to worry about tossing it because the game would be like, oh, he's already got it. Alright, survival guide. This is where favorites come in play. Teleportation assistance. Select from favorites. Let's do Devoy. Yes, please. Does a little diddle noise. This is a lot more fun than Ambuscade. But I probably can't do it every night. We're just like, alright, so we just have to wait. Actually, I should still have some partial coins in my monk's sack. Grab those as well. Maybe they'll be able to help me build a another one. Let's see. 33 bronze pieces, 36 silver pieces, 5 jade shells, 32 white shells, 51 bind bills, 7 100 bind bills. Alright, so this guy will go ahead and trade 100 bronze pieces for a silver piece. I love how he says they're not worth a whole lot. They used to be worth like 500k. They're probably worth more. Or less now. Like I said, I didn't actually even bother to look at what the prices were before I started this. Alright. 1 2-ounce silver piece. So that gets us up to, what is that? 38 silver pieces. Let's see what silver pieces go for 2017. F11. Excuse me. Auctionhouse.com. It's Quetzalcoatl. Yep, this is Quetzalcoatl. Monteon silver piece. Sometimes it's on the main page. There it is. Wow. Oh, they're not 500k anymore. Oh my goodness. The last 10 sold for 340k. Oh, I don't even want to look at what jade shells and the other ones are going for. Wow, that's why nobody was in Dynamis. Maybe I'll hold on to them then. I don't like selling low. Oh, who does? Original release. No. Favorites. That's what you got them for. Let's go to Vito. Get some 100 buying bills. And then back to Castle Low. What are we gonna do with the rest of the time? Like decisions. You kill a Shadow Lord. I say go kill the Arc Dynamis Lord, but actually no, we can go kill the Shadow Lord. I think that event started today too. Is I think they did it last month or during the anniversary month for sure. It was like My Little Shadow Lord, I think is what they called it, and basically every time you did a high tier mission battlefield fight Shadow Lord, it would drop a statue, and then if you collected all 3 of the Shadow Lord statues, you could synergy. You use synergy to merge them together, and you can get like a Beastman banner. And there we go. Had a little trouble with the controller there. And you would, yeah, the Beastman banner, and I wasn't able to get the remaining backup statues because I wanted it all like, here's the Beastman banner, and then in front of it have the statues on display, and remind me of that one day that I did that, but I'm gonna go do that. Assuming that's still going on. So who doesn't like action figures? Even virtual action figures. Alright, and what else do we got? 10 buying bills, 38 silver pieces. So now we just need to do the white shells to get the jade pieces, and oh, you got the banner for all 3. Yep. Takes up a lot of, well, it seems like it takes up a lot of space in the mug house. I had to temporarily move it out because finally figured out what I was doing wrong about the noble bed and why I wasn't getting the next mission for it. Because believe it or not, my mug safe is still stuck at 70 slots, but hopefully not for much longer. Castle's Troja. And then, yeah. Probably go to Dynamis Valkrum again. Let's see, what... I still can't believe that the prices on them are that low. Lungo, Jade Shell, also 330k, and then the 100 buying bills are probably not even on here, right? Yeah, so just type in 100. Okay. BYN. Yeah, there we go. 100 buying. See, I was using 100, but go. It's actually 100. Wow. So all the coins are equally priced. They're like 360k. They're like just a little bit more, not much more, just a little bit more than the no same price as the jade shells, and silver pieces are less at 320. It just goes to show everybody on Quetzalcoatl already has all the relics that they need, and it's just like supply and demand. Nobody's buying. Oh well. Guess we'll go build another relic. And one for Beastmaster. Actually, I didn't want to talk to you, I'm sorry. I just wanted to trade you stuffs. So hit the trade button. Over here. Like that. One of those. It gets you Longo Nongo Jade Shell number 6. And then this should make number 7. That should do it. I know. You can use silver pieces, jade shells, and 100 bind bills for upgrading. Isn't it both like relic and artifact armor, or is it maybe just relic? I don't remember. If you didn't want to do it the old-fashioned way and, like, you know, get this many number of forgotten touches for the hands and forgotten thoughts for the head pieces, and you just like skip it and all the other fun stuff. But oh well. And while I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and do teleportation assistance. Let's go to Bastock Mines. Original release. Yeah, we'll go there. Because some of the pop items that dropped in Dynamis Valkrum, you can trade to the Gully Bucks for your daily tally. You can also use them to pop various notorious monsters in Dynamis Valkrum. But and I believe they have a chance, the notorious monsters at least have a chance at dropping a 100 coin. But you have better luck at getting more 100 coins if you do like Dynamis Juno. So, going down here, yeah. The Nightmare Water, Bud, and Log, both of those will pop a different NM. And memory serves, you can trade one of these over and he'll give you the full daily max tally of, what was it, like 50 points? Yeah. Come back tomorrow if you want any more. Let's go ahead and finish tossing the rest of this stuff and switch over to Paladin and have some fun. I'm gonna drop this Argut M board. I'm gonna hold on to the Nightmare Water. I'll trade that over to the Goblin tomorrow. Get another 50 points. And then, yeah, that's about that. Let's go ahead and get these coins back in there. Because, you know, inventory space is still inventory space. Assassin's Moment. Oh, alright, there it is. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Alright, got that done. Toss the rest of these things. I forgot that I did kill some beastmen, so therefore do have a shot at getting some beastmen actual non-damage pieces. All the accessories. And we went into a Dynamis Keep'em back in the old days for the first time, and I guess even if you're not contributing that much back in the good old days, as long as you showed up each and every time, then that particular link show looked at that a little bit more fondly as than, you know, if you were pulling your weight or not. Because I was always on Monk, so therefore I wasn't pulling my weight that much, except for, like, get the occasional Raging Fist in. There's my Noble Bed. Maybe point system, there you go. So, I was always first in line for when the monk stuff would drop. Somebody else wanted it. Like Monk Cape dropped. It was like the very first drop in Dynamis Keep'em. And there was another player that had been wanting it longer, but his attendance hadn't been as good for the past few months ahead of that. And they're like, sorry, dude. And so let's go on the dent. You haven't been here the last 3 runs. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, sorry, dude. Well, I was just gonna use it as a macro piece, to be honest, because it had like what? Mind and vitality on it. So it comes in handy for like Chi Blast and Chakra. That was like the only times. That was back at level 75 days. My goodness. I'm gonna talk to the Moogle, see if he gives me... No. Darn. We'll probably have to wait till Sunday. Alright, we're gonna change job. I'm gonna do first person mode so you don't see my unmentionables. Main job. Paladin. Support job. Warrior. And then let's see. Macro edit. Equipment set. Let's go in the Paladin artifact attire. Since we're going to be fighting Shadow Lord. Let's do it all old schoolish. Yeah, I can see that. What are we doing on space? Space is awesome. I got more space now than when I went into Dynamis. Nah, sub-white mage, new meta. Did anybody need a teleport hall? Select an area to exit to. Let's do Bastock. Port Bastock. Make sure I have the key item necessary before actually running all the way up there and go like. Say running all the way up there. I'm gonna use the Homeborn Crystal. Before I run all the way across that long bridge. Bum, bum, bum. Excuse me. Go over here. It's gonna be a golf game. Like, you got everything. Go away. Quit bothering me. Alright, we're gonna do... Oh. Try this again. Exchange merit points. Warriors, Path, Phantom Gem. That's Tenzin Fight. And let's see if there's another. Nope, got it all. Don't know if I've ever done the Shadow Lord fight on the super difficult setting. Don't know if I can. Might be worth it. Well, let's give it a try. We'll do macro, edit macros. Let's go with... I guess I should pick Paladin. And then, yeah, we'll do MDT since I think he does more spell damage than he does swinging of the swords. Did you ever get that Kraken Club? No, I ran out of Beastman seals. And I haven't talked myself into converting the higher level Beastman seals to the regular Beastman seals. I think I'm just gonna, you know, grab 60-80 million and keep that on me, and then, hey look, Kraken Club, and we'll just purchase it 3 times. We're going to go ahead and do, I don't know where we're going to go to. Keep them. No. Valduenia is what I'm looking for. I already passed it though, didn't I? Yeah. Previous page. There it is, Valduenia. Castles of all keep. Home point number 1. The yes please. Oh, trust in BCs I should be using. Probably heavy on the mages. It's that whole point in the fight where they don't get to do too much in the way of physical damage. But the melee damage, or the mage damage, will still help. Probably. Just be sure that I didn't misread it though. What was it? Server message? SERMES? No. Let's see. Tab. What was it? Commands. Probably passed it, didn't I? Server SERMES. No. S message? S message. Okay. Here we go. Vanadil deals with the June version update. Ongoing June 27 login campaign. Ongoing Vanadil Beat the Heat campaign. Sunshine Secret event until the 18th. Really? I think it was going to go on that long. There it is down at the bottom. My Little Shadow Lord, May 16th at 8 a.m. Oh. 9 o'clock BST. That it hasn't started. No, wait, it has, didn't it? My Little Shadow Lord goes until June 16th at 1 a.m. Pacific Standard. Okay, so this is actually it. I didn't think that, I thought it had already ended. Okay. So this is like the last day to do it. Dang it. Let's get it done. I'm gonna do difficult as opposed to, the normal. If we die, it's like only 10 merit points. So let's go with, let's see. Obviously, Puraru. Just gotta keep us alive. Koromoru for the refreshes, because there's going to be one black mage that's definitely going to need refreshes. Probably Iroha as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Shantoto number 2, and then always the final question: who would you want as your ace in the hole? Well, Shantoto, you want as your ace in the hole. But Robel's not bad for a Taru. Let's get my little cheap protecting shell up. CDC is good because Shantoto can close either light or darkness with that. I'm not sure how well darkness works on the Shadow Lord, but no sushi. Let's do Phalanx. We'll do Crusade. Followed by In Light. Probably should get some food. Item. Although I should have done it outside now that I think about it. Be able to get that time bonus. Oh, you still get it inside. Cool. Start with the reprisal. Alright. Here we go, folks. Shadow Lord on the difficult setting. Giga Slash to open up with. Wow, wow, wow. Cheap bastard is cheap. He killed Shantoto already. That's okay, we got a backup Black Mage just for this, right? So we're gonna be doing this on normal afterwards. Better get another flash in there. Somehow Iroha survived. No idea how she did that, but not complaining. I guess I'm complaining a little bit. It was Flare number 2. He kicked me. His idea of a kick is more like, you know, playing with his toe and let's see. Yeah. Alright. See, if Shantoto was here, this would be a perfect time to have some fun, but oh well. Hopefully Roboloco make the best use of that. Instead he cast stun. Because, you know. Yay for that. Let's go ahead and hit the Sentinel just in case. Maybe Rampart would have been better. CDC. Should be fine for a little bit. He knocked me backwards. I have no idea what accessories I have equipped right now. Okay, all the macros are doing their macro thing. Nothing to worry about. How much accuracy do you have? That's a good question. Oh, here comes Miss Kitty. Whack. See if we can magic burst a flash. Let's see. What's that command? I can hit him on my paladin. I can't hit him on my paladin on normal. Let's do. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Check param. CheckParam. Me. With the taco on, I've got primary accuracy 1096. My light effect just wore off too, so that will lower my accuracy some. I'm going to try and magic burst that holy though. Reprisal time. So I won't get interrupted. See, he'd be dead by now if Shanjoto was still alive, but... Get the Crusade going so you don't lose the hate. He's doing something big. Where he was. I went and all got interrupted. Alright. Yeah, we're hitting him for 0 now. But I do have a weapon skill that can delivers a 5-fold attack of non-elemental damage attack strength grades with TP. It should be... No, it's going to be Atonement, isn't it? Why can't I remember this? I'm going to try Requisite. Yeah, it was Requisite. Didn't do that much damage, though. But some's better than none. If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't look like Robo Lockbill's doing anything back there. Okay, he's casting stuns. I say, thank goodness for Inlight. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing any damage. Swath of Silence! Oh, that wasn't silenced. Alright, CDC time. Giga Slash! Get ready for Holy Time. Eurohouse casting Flare 2, Syndical's casting Holy 2. Hopefully Robo Lockbill's doing something fun too. Probably not. Let's do that again. Fusion. Not that bad, but maybe she'll follow it up with something else? Sometimes she does. This isn't one of those times. Oh well. Shadowlord readies Damning Edict, which... puts a curse on me, but... still have over 1,000 hit points, so I'm not too worried. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Reprisal time. And light time. Oh, we're hitting him for 0 points of damage again. He's hitting me for 0 points of damage. Just like... oh well. I'm gonna regret this. I'm switching to DPS gear. Again, maximize my number of Inlights. Comes Fire 5, but I still got the Aegis on, so it shouldn't do too much damage. That's what I like. Still hitting them for 0s. There we go. It's worn off. Swath of Silence I don't worry so much about. Here we go. Mr. Bowles. Happy Thursday. We're going pretty good. We got close to 700 coins earlier in Dynamis, and then I bothered to look at how much the coins were selling for in the auction house. That's why there was nobody else in the zone. They don't sell for that much anymore. And it was all like, hey, we don't have all the Shadow Lord statues, so here, let's go pick up a couple of those. If he doesn't kill me first. It's starting to look like he might do that. Maybe not too bad. I mean, Apuru, she's okay on MP. Koru's still okay on MP. They still both have their converts. I'm just a little worried what we're going to do for the second stage, but maybe I can help out Apuru with the cures. Wait for it. Not sure how much damage he did to me. Still to hit her zeros. There we go. Unlocked. 2K. Come on. Let's get a light skill chain going. Holy. Almost built TP fast enough to follow that up, but actually I don't know if I can like do another one. The 2K damage done there. It's kind of hack. Not dead yet. Okay, now I'm a little worried. Don't die, Pururu. Should have cast the cure on myself, right? Comes Giga Slash. Comes CDC. To his face. Alright, I guess it's when he does his Damning Edict. That's when we start hitting him for 0. And I don't know if it, like, puts a stone skin on him. It might. Alright. Whoop. No more Spark Sword. Congratulations! I was able to retire my Spark Sword the same night I finally beat Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. I say I beat Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. That was the same night that I got carried through it. I shouldn't say that. I was able to tank him. And it was after I was like, alright, I'm going to treat this like Kieran. After that, it was good. Stopped playing when level cap was still 75. This is a new fight. Kinda. They've been adding stuff over the years. They've cranked your level up to 99, and then they give you gear that further augments that, so it's basically you're playing at a level 119. Then they've added something that they call high tier mission battlefields, which is what this is. I guess I need to toss a cure on the Koru because he's not going to cure himself. There we go. Let's get another CDC before he puts another Damning Edict up. And basically you can choose a level of difficulty. Very easy would be like level 109, maybe. That's probably closer to 113. Normal would be 119, which would be like even. This is just a level above that, so it's more like what do you call it? 124, and I think the highest difficulty would be like levels above that, so like 129-ish. And that I don't think I can solve it. But oh, Sprinthart was asking you get gear from the end of ROV. Nope. It just so happened that I got to the final fight for Rhapsodies of Vana'diel at the same time. I think I got my 100th job point on Paladin. That was a long time ago. And was able to equip the Arce sword. Looks like macro gear swaps are dead now too. I've watched a few. Oh, they still have it. Because I have quite a few. They've added something called equipment sets. And these are all my gear swaps. It's just basically like for PDT, this is the stuff that I have plopped in there, and I have another one for like casting cure spells. I have to rebuff myself, aren't I? Approaching that midway point in the fight. Well, shucks. Guess it's all on you, Robo. Not sure why he's not casting any spells whatsoever, other than the stuns. Good thing I'm in DPS gear. That's 106, 113, 119. I could see that. Damning Edict again. I remember my room going invisible and macro switches. Gear 4. Here it comes. We're fine. They also have glimmers, so you don't have to worry about your character flashing in and out of all their different gear. Say like right now I'm just wearing what looks like the Paladin artifact attire. Can change it to any of these other gear sets that I have set up. Like say, you want to do the old what do you call it? Style set from is that Otorgon? Another flash going here. As my gear hasn't changed. Well, I mean, I've still got like a Paladin boots on, even though it looks like something. They're just glimmers. No way, you don't have to look like you're in, you know, clown outfit sometimes. This is going to be a really close fight. I'm not sure I can do what we need to here, but oh well. So more like Final Fantasy 14, you can glam. Since they... yeah, you can. Since they dropped support for both the PS2 and the Xbox 360, they've been able to push the engine just a little bit harder. But the game is on maintenance mode. They're not going to be adding any more expansions to it. We still get updates every month, though. A little quality of life increases. You can glam, but it is free. Alright, CDC again. And I hit for probably 0. Gear 4, don't die. I was wondering, I was thinking about starting a new tune and beating the whole game and doing a relic shield for giggles. It can be done. I mean, if you're gonna solo all the stories, it certainly does help to have a paladin. Aegis, I have not... Aegis has been very good to me. I will say that. It was actually my first big shield. I got O-Chain afterwards. I'm told that everybody else does it the other way around. They get O-Chain first and then slowly work on the Aegis. Get Crusade, because he's almost out of health. I don't have time to get these rebuffs cast to start a phase 2. I'm not sure we're going to have the DPS to zerk him down before we run out of mana from heals. That's all I can do though, right? Yeah. When I did Promi missions, I tanked everything on but the airship fight did on in. Tenzin, even nowadays in 119 gear, Tenzin level 75 fight can still surprise you, and he can do a massive amount of damage really quickly. You can get that skill chain off. Alright, phase 2, difficult setting. I've lost most of my DPS. Rebel's probably gonna... As long as Apuru and Koru don't go and convert, should be fine. Should be. Come on, game. Need to get a rampart ready. Alright, ramparting. That should help a little bit. Swing. I can try and move him away, but I don't think it's going to work that well. Yeah. So, just CDC. I'm going to have to let a Puru worry about the heals. I don't think he's even going to hit me with anything. Really doesn't seem like Rampart's helping him all that much, does it? See if I can pull him to the top of the stairs. I don't think so. Okay. But even if I do, I don't think that's going to be... Yeah, I don't think there's a safe place in the throne room where they won't get hit. Yeah, they're getting hit all the way back there. Puru's out of range of her own Kiragas. That's hilarious. Rampart must have worn off. I wonder if I can shield bash him. You can shield bash him, but it really doesn't do much, does it? Alright, CDC. So little damage. Alright, Robo. I'll move him next to you. Maybe you'll cast a spell on him. Maybe it'll get you killed. Can you flash it? I could flash him, but I'm pretty sure hate is stuck on me. But yeah. Yeah, they're out of Apuru's out of MP. She's gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? Converting here. Maybe I'll be able to keep her alive, but as soon as she goes down, I'm done for. Blind him when he does it. Oh! Well, I mean, it's an AoE spell, so... Yeah, try it, but... It's worth a shot, right? So I don't think we're gonna win using this method. Here it comes again. Nah. Don't die, Red Mage! Oh. We lost the Koru. We're getting ready to lose a Puru next. She could... Yep. Well, 10 minutes left to the fight. So I've been in worse positions. CDC. I could probably use, like... We'll just see who outlasts who. Hello, dear. How you doing? Ability, weapon, skill, Knights of the Round. That'll put a little heal on me for a bit, which can help. Cure 4. As long as I continue taking damage, I'll be getting MP back. Almost there. Just already missed the haste. I still have haste. I should have gone with the Solid Gold Dancer team. Is he even hitting me auto attack wise? I don't think so. So Reprisal won't do me any good. I mean, I might, but I doubt it. CDC time. Like 8 minutes remain. Ish. can't tell if I'm taking less damage or not. Yeah, that was definitely less damage. Of course, and now I'm swinging quite a bit slower too. So it's a trade-off. Get hit for 100 points every attack round, and deal little bits of damage. Missed. Do your thing, man. I can do my macro swaps and get you dead. How much damage does that do? 17k. I was hoping for more than that. In light. A little bit of extra damage, a little bit of extra damage. Here 4. 390 MPs remain. I still have some tricks up my sleeves. CDC. Yeah, I'm talking about over 200 points of damage in DPS gear versus 100 points of damage in magic damage taken gear reduction. I really don't have to worry about that one attack he does. CDC once again. More swings of the sword going. No regen sets. I have idle sets, but I'm not too worried. I mean, even if I run out of MP, which I shouldn't, because as long as he's doing damage to me, the shoes down at the very bottom converts 5% of damage taken to MP. Normally, that's all I need. But his attacks are like so slow, and really, I'm only getting 5% of that 234 back as MP. I don't need to do flash. I don't need to do reprisal because he's not hitting me that way. In light, and I don't think phalanx would have any effect on magic damage. Yeah, so let's go and get into the CDC here. And then do a cure 4 while we're waiting on that thing to miss. Love how he keeps using it, but yeah. Wasn't there an earring for damage converter? But I probably don't have that as my DPS set. Yeah, I've got Brutal for store TP and double attack, and then I've got the Steel Flash Earring for accuracy and store TP. Since this is my DPS set. Get another Cure 4 going. Probably gonna have to save. Yeah, I'll only use one of my tricks here. 5 minutes. We got this. It's gonna be close. And he better give me an action figure I don't already have. Swing faster, Miss Cindy. A double attack going. It's because haste wore off, isn't it? Yeah. Get up to about 2,000 TP, then I'll drop Chivalry. That'll replenish all my MP. Then take this opportunity and go ahead and use up what MP I got. Drop me into the red. Let's see how high that'll get. Alright, that's good. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Go. Alright, there's 900, 800 extra MPs. 4 minutes. Let's get in light going again. There we go. That like doubles my damage output sometimes. And get some more crits though. Gonna hit me one more time, and then I'll do a cure. CDC. Very nice. Double attack. Three minutes. We're not gonna make it. Ah. Well, that Bowels of Agony hit me. It was like the first one tonight. Up. 2 minutes. Ability up. There we go. Time battlefield is up. That's because I was. That's right. Grrr. Good news is he can't kill me. Bad news is I can't kill him either. We just spend the entire evening slapping each other. Oh well. That was the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it might be. I think this is the wrong way. I need the other entrance get... No, this was the right way. Cool. Well, I'll just go get another key item, do it on normal difficulty, and then laugh when it only takes like 5 minutes. We would have had that if Shantoto hadn't died so early. She like got one shot in the very beginning. Alright, let's go to Bastok. Port Bastok. By the Mug House. Yes, please. They've added home point crystals everywhere in game, so you don't have to worry about actually walking everywhere. Nobody uses the airships anymore, or chocobos. Some would say the game is broken. I guess I'd have to be in that camp as well, but... Alright, just pick up one new key item and then laugh at how quickly we get it. Alright, Raving Opossum. I want exchange merit points. Shadow Lord Phantom Gem, yes please. 10 merit points. Bye bye. Merit points are like super simple to get now. There were some decent prey mobs I was fighting for a little bit last night that were dropping like 15,000 merit points a kill. Select from favorites? No. Let's go back to Valduania. Castles of Valkeep. Home point number 1. Yes, please. Spirit type something. Porting, just put it on par with other MMOs. I suppose I could say that. I don't know. I mean, I haven't played WoW in years. I would imagine... Well, no, they had some portals too. Like all the major cities, you could like port to the other major cities. But for like all the outposts and stuff like that, you needed to use a, what do you call it? Like a taxi bird. And then they added being able to fly anywhere in game. Flying mounts. I don't know if this game would do well with flying mounts, but yeah. Wow, there's a lot more portals and flying everywhere. Yeah. I kind of liked the whole taxi thing. You just sit, especially in the middle of the night. And everything's all like super quiet. No, I think I've got this. I'm going to do this on the normal fight, and then I want to see if I can get done less than 5 minutes. Same setup. Well, no, I'm not going to bring out a Robolock Bell because he was useless. Oh my goodness. I mean, I say useless. He cast stun. So, stun helped a bit. I'm going to skip this event. Got 8 minutes. I can do this. Alright, let's see what this trust setup is. If any game is broken on Portal, it's Final Fantasy 14. Okay, I don't think these are the right ones. Alright, we're gonna stop. Let's go back to this one. Dismiss both these guys. Bye-bye. Alright. That's right, I remember now. I had redone the trust macros on that setup last night because we were fighting dragons. Alright. So, yeah, I'm not going to want that one anymore. Paste. This is a good one. I'll be able to do this in DPS gear. Be able to go in without even having to worry about, what do you call it? Protecting shell. Squeaky chair, still squeaky. Hit everyone? That's everyone. Alright, let's get Phalanx up. Followed by a Crusade. Our little Enlight going. Top it off with Reprisal. Target the bad guy. Drop Rampart to maybe save everybody from getting one-shotted in the beginning, but opens up with Farage. Alright. I'm already in the yellow hit points. CDC. 2K. Alright, Galka. Do your Galka thing. Apuru, you're on the wrong side of the battlefield, dear. Sure she doesn't see it that way. CDC again. Taking quite a bit more damage than I thought we were going to be. I thought this was going to be like easy mode after the last fight. Probably not helping that Apuru just won't stand still. Her name's back on, be able to see everybody a little easier. CDC again. Iroha, skill chain. Thank you. Holy. Yay, we got it just in time for the damning edict. This is why we brought the Shantoto. She should still be able to do damage. Everybody else, kind of boned. At least until it wears off. You just kick me backwards. That little stinker. His sword is obviously longer than mine, so I'm not surprised that he's able to reach me, but at the same time, I'm a little surprised that I'm able to reach him. Alright, CDC time. For 0 points of damage. Flash! Oh, never mind. I got silenced. Fortunately, we still have Proc. Alright, getting them down to 50% in phase 1. Ready for CDC. 0 points of damage, so he must have... Yeah, damning edict. I didn't even see it. He must have just casted it. Enlight, please. Kuru's a little slow on the Kirstens this time. Alright. I'm trying to do this a little too fast. I'm switching into a damage mitigation set. Go for the turtle. At least it's not Fire's Day when he's casting the Faraja, right? I don't know where you think you're going, sir. The Golka is confused. There we go. Yeah. It's difficult getting a good camera angle with him. The game always wants to cut off his face. Do it, Shentoto. Darkness? Yeah. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I don't know if I can close after that. Not if I hit for 0. It's no fair, man. I did CDC before you did your move. Got hit for 0. A reprisal. Let's go and switch to faster gear. Maybe knock down that buff a little faster, but probably not. I want to feel like it's a stone skin, but it's probably more like an invincible. Which is why magic can damage him, just not the physical effects. There we go, building TP. Let's go and get a flash going, in case I lose hate. Would hate for Shanto to decide to start tanking. Get slash again. 2K. Holy. Alright. 20 minutes remain. Oops. I should have saved my TP. Oh well. Don't worry that where it comes from. So I guess it doesn't do me too much good to store over 500 MPs, because every time he does Damning Edict, my MP gets diminished towards that. Recast in light. Alright, dude. I'm gonna go kicking you in the face. We just be civil about this whole, you know, murdering each other one. You got the bigger sword. I'll admit, I'll concede that. Although wouldn't it be cool though if one of the drops from him would be, you know, a sword that looks just like that. Even if it had like a super low 1% drop rate and the stats on it were terrible. Oh, apparently I can't cure myself. Puru, you dumb deer. Oh, snow. I'm not going to skip this event. I'm going to drag it out as long as possible, and hopefully the silence will wear off before Phase 2 starts. And what do you do first? Cast the Cure on a Pururu? Yeah, you probably should cast the Cure on a Pururu first. That opening AoE is going to finish her otherwise. And you have to rely on Korumoru to keep you alive. Ain't gonna do that. You'll be like, no, 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 no. Everyone's about to die. I'm gonna do refresh. Cure 4, Pururu. Can't do it anyways. F8. Come on. I'm glad he waited. Oh! Go! Flash! Alright, you better convert, lady. I'm trying to keep you alive and nobody else. Now's a good time to rampart, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. CDC, maybe get another light out of that. There we go. Holy. Go for the Zerg. Go for the Zerg. Yes, Shentoto! Oh, this is why I love this combination. I wasn't able to keep it alive. Oh well. Alright. Sacrificial Taru. Looks like it's gonna be Koru. Probably shouldn't be fighting him here, but oh well. Cure 4 on the Red Mage! Come on, Shantoto. Do your thing! And I'm just going to be holding hate with cures from here on out. Peru's like, Cure 1! Cure 4 onto the Shantoto. She's the one that's going to be doing all the magic bursting. Theoretically. Looks like next one's going to go towards Korumoru again. Nope, nope, nope. I'll get Iroha. He is almost dead. Is it like at 1%? Can I get the kill shot? Not I. It's going to be Shantoto, isn't it? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He just doesn't know it yet. So, like, hacksaw cheat sauce right here. There we go. Shadow Lord falls to the ground, clutching his chest. A Shadow Lord statue. Oh, a chunk of titanium ore, an exalted log. Rem's Tale, Chapter 9, Chapter 6. Riftborn Boulder, chunk of Bietsu. 2 copies of Chapter 7. That took about 10 minutes longer than I wanted it to, but nobody died. That's always cool. Alright, so I don't know. This is like the last... There's not too much time left to do this, right? Or turning it off. There's it, My Little Shadow Lord. Man, I thought they turned it off like at the end of the month. Tomorrow morning, 1 a.m. PDT, so that's in less than 2 hours? Yeah. It was like midnight over here, so that means it's going to be 3 hours. It's like 10 o'clock on the Pacific Daylight Time coast. So you can do it on any difficulty. And what you call it? The toys you're going to get, they're not going to vary from one fight to the next, or the level of difficulty to the next. So I'll probably do it like 1 or 2 more times on the easy difficulties until I run out of merit points. And you know, you get 3 statues. You get 3 statues. If not, then you know it's not the end of the world. All right, so yeah, it's a good place to call it quits. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday, or I guess later today's Friday. Yeah, I'm thinking finish up the Sandy questing. I had some fun with that. I think my voice is rested enough for it too, so should be good. So yeah, that's what I got planned for tomorrow night. Plus, I think of something else. Never know. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. That goes to you, Minnie. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.